Ashby video. So this week we are against AFC Wellingborough following our win against Beer Gorilla. So still undefeated, but by the end of this episode will I be able to say that? Why not be able to say that? A little bit of cheeky foreshadowing for you there. Haters are our motivators. Everyone knew it was coming. We knew it was coming. It was just when it was coming. But yeah, let's get into it. So, the lineup. Junior in goal. Get bored of saying it now. Camille. Danny. Campbell. Slight change from last week. Ben. Mr. Consistent. Ollie G. Mr. Even more consistent. Alfie one side. Ellis the other. Dan. Flo. And Josh up front. Bertie. Ollie TC. Sharpie and Ash on the bench. I'll be honest, I'm commentating this. I don't remember playing in this game. So there you go. There's me up front, which is absolutely crazy that I don't forget it. But again, it's the old age, isn't it? So 7 minutes in. Bit of a gloomy day. We've got Danny out wide, and as we see every week, what do we see? Archie in a puffer coat. So good down the line from Alfie, gets it in, and it's unlucky. Comes to me, comes to Ellis, and it is unlucky. I shouldn't say comes to me, comes to Josh. That's bad commentating from me, isn't it? But there we go. As you can see, Flo, hands on the hips, but corner in from Wellingborough. Header goes down and they get it in, and that is something that we're not really familiar with, being in a position of being 1-0 down. Again, like I say, not something we're used to. 15 minutes in, long throw. There's me looking to flick the ball on, but what's actually happening is me getting sexually harassed basically by their centre-back, which isn't good, but Ashby get the ball clear. And we look to try and build. So, again, a little glimpse of Arch in his puffer coat. So, ball gets pumped forward. Not a bad fade on Arch, to be fair. Neighbourhood Barbershop. Again, the sponsor. Great trims, as you can see by that there. So, ball comes over. And, again, it's a good save from the keeper. And that's going to be the story in this game, which is Ashby chances missed. And will that come back to haunt us, because the 1-0 down. AFC Wellingborough again going through. Hands go up. Camera's not quite keeping track at this point, but it's looking to keep up. And what looks to be a penalty for Wellingborough, and a nice little glimpse of Ollie TC there. Absolute slabhead. We could do a sweepstake actually. How much does ITC's head weigh? And AFC Wellingborough score again to make it 2-0. And we get another glimpse of the meathead on Ollie TC. I'm going to say about 3 to 4 stone. Throw in the comments what you believe his head to weigh. But yeah, I'm going to say in between the 3 and the 4 stone mark. So 2-0 down at this point. We are in a position that we not usually find ourselves in. So 30 minutes in, Ashby coming forward, Flo delivers, and again Ellis realistically should have scored, which sees me drop to the floor in disbelief, because I thought that would have been in. So a little bit of a chinwag between the old managers. AFC Wellingboroug's manager with the good old Arsene Wenger coat on, and God, he must be short, because Archie May is about 5'8" on a good day. So we're looking at a bloke there that's probably 4'11". So Ashby coming forward. I get the shot off, and then it's a good save from the keeper. And of course, it's ruined on my highlight reel by them two having a chinwag. So AFC Wellingborough coming forward yet again. And Junior with a great save. So 41 minutes in. As you can see, Bertie has got rid of the mullet, thank God. That it's probably something he's going to look back on and think, why on earth did I do that? So, Ashby coming forward. Ellis bursting down the line. And looking for a penalty, and the ref is going to give it. Can't really argue with that. realistically, and again, little glimpse of Arch in the north face and the slab head of Ollie TC, as well as McDonald's finest Alfie Malin with Sharpie with his hood up as well. So Ashby penalty. Can we get ourselves back in the game? Let's have a look back. Ellis cuts back, goes to go forward, and gets absolutely chopped by what was a walking microphone. But yeah, penalty there. And Mr. Consistent steps up. Danny, and what does he do? Puts it in the top bins, as he usually does, with every penalty. Ashby now back in the game. 45 minutes. Again, Wellingborough coming forward. And actually, they find themselves at this position. They was back in the title race. And you can't fault their attitude. Yes, we have won a lot of games this season. We're not used to being in this position. But being gracious in defeat is equally as important as being gracious in victory. So that is something to bear in mind. So flicked on, great save from the keeper. Arch there for a little squat. And Wimbledon, not Wimbledon. We know we like Wimbledon, we don't like MK Dons. Let's not get political. But half time. Archie not happy with something. Looks like he's going over to speak to the ref about something. And do we like it? Don't we like it? Nah, no one likes a snitch. So second half begins, and a few changes for AFC Wellingborough. Doesn't appear to be any changes for Ashby. So 48 minutes here. AFC Wellingborough look to deliver the ball. Someone takes one in the bollocks. It looks like it might be Campbell, so apologies to his missus. She's not going to be too pleased about that. So Ashby looking to hopefully come forward, but getting caught in possession, which is silly, with the player running through. And again, another great save by Junior. Although it's 2-1, again, it's a performance from Junior, which actually kept us in the game up until this point. So Ashby coming forward. 50 minutes gone. Ball gets delivered across. And Ben Curry with a volley. Again, a miss though. But then again, we know that. We don't need to waste our breath or time on whether or not Ben Curry scores. So again, comes out to Ben Curry. And don't want to say I can predict the future, but Ben Curry puts over the bar. 56 minutes gone. And somehow, great defending to get that ball clear. Still 2-1, we're still chasing. So 59 minutes in, AFC Wellingborough coming forward, gets the ball, skies it. Obviously been taking lessons from good old Ben Curry. So 63 minutes gone. Again, this season giving us an absolute nightmare. Junior with the save, but they follow up on the replay. And what can only be described as questionable from the liner. We had Ash on the line. He was getting a bit of verbal, bless him. And we go back to VAR. So if we have a look, very clearly offside. We're not going to go too much into it. Ash knows the mistakes. He apologised after. As a club, we win together, we lose together. We don't hold it against us. We did not lose this game because of a bad offside call. We lost this game because as a team performance, we just weren't good enough. And that's what we need to learn and take forward from this performance to next week. And actually what this does is make it very interesting in regards to the title race, because now we are in a position where we need to win our last two games to win the league. Ben Curry off the bar. Can you believe it? And their keeper tips it over. But yeah, back to what I was saying. We're in a position where we need to win both our games. And there it is, Ash. Sums up his day, really. As Lino on the pitch, and sums up Ashby's performance for the day. But like I say, win, lose or draw, you're going to see it. We're not going to hide our losses because that's not what we're about as a club. And actually, like I say, it makes the end of the season very, very interesting. And we roll on to next week, hopefully looking to rectify the error of our ways. Or are the wheels falling off? Are we about to see an absolute crumble? And are we going to hand the title to the Dons? Could you think of anything worse? I couldn't. And obviously, you'll have to tune in next week to find out. And as always, thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next week. And obviously, importantly, and sort of something that at least one of the players has got towed on their leg, which is up the Ashby. But yeah, we'll see you next week.